Hi, it is Stacy with Budgeting Mom of Two. I'm actually doing something a little different today. Ange Budget and Debt clued me into this loveliness on Amazon. It's called Amazon Haul. So in your little search bar, just type Amazon Haul and it takes you to it. Granted, it does all ship from China, or at least all of my stuff ship from China. So it takes a little longer than normal to ship. I have an impatient child in the car pickup line. So I picked up a few different things here, there. Let's just start. I've actually got prices and what I paid total, including tax. My order was big enough that I did not have to pay shipping. I think it's $35 or more, and it's free shipping. I could be wrong. I'm not 100% positive. Okay, first thing I've got is one of the little meat chopper things, like what the Pampered Chef years ago had. They still may. Seems fairly sturdy. We'll see how well it works, but this was $3.76. So yeah, I don't know if Amazon Haul is like Amazon's answer to Temu, Wish, Shein, all of those cheaper sites. So that was $3.76 for the meat chopper. This is a little tool extractor. If you have a husband, or hey, ladies do it too, I know what these were. This is a screw extractor set. So if you've got a screw where you've rounded out the gripper thing for your Phillips head, you do one side. I want to say you do this little kind of like ridges in it, and it drills it out a little bit more, and then you go in with this side and it grabs hold and backs the screw out. So I figure this could be, for my girls, it'd be a cute little thing for them to give daddy. So this was $3.79. They're fairly heavy. I was surprised at how heavy they are. And there, you saw, there are multiple sizes. They're actually marked on there, the sizes. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sizes. There's 6 bits, 5 sizes. There are 2 of 1. The next thing is a manicure set, nail kit, whatever we're wanting to call this. I've never seen one this big. But it has, these look like little saws. I'm guessing to dig at, I don't know if you've ever seen like some of the nail salon videos where they're attacking ingrown toenails. That's what these remind me of. But they're also like for earwax removers, cuticle pushers, cuticle trimmers, a couple of different files. There are 3 smaller sets of clippers. There's one up here and then 2 down here, one with a slanted blade, one with a straight blade. Toenail clippers, tweezers, like a pimple extractor, another like heavy duty clipper. Like I said, a couple of different sizes of files. I will say some of these, the metal just feels cheap. The set as a whole has some heft behind it. But, I mean, the tweezers, I can't get them to grab anything. So they may be a wash, but I have a set similar to this that I have in the house. I thought this one might be a good one just to keep in the car. Just so I have different clippers and files in the car, in the console, just so I have them. And it does snap fairly, I mean, you can hear stuff in there rattling where they've slid in the pockets, but I mean, it's not trying to come open. So that's that. The next thing I have, like I said, that was $6.99, so it's a little more expensive, but there are a lot of different tools in there. These are, they call these coin pouches. They're fabric. I got 2 of them, one for myself and one for my oldest. A little zipper. They do feel, it's a different material. I don't know how to describe it. It almost reminds me of a neoprene. You know, the neoprene pouches. It feels like fabric, looks like fabric on the outside. You can actually even see a little bit of a weave. And it's capybaras. The capybaras are huge right now. But on the inside, it is almost like foam on the inside. But I figured these might be a cute little thing for me to keep in the car to catch change. So I have 2 of these. These were only $1.39. So if they're trash in a week, depending on how much I use it, zipper feels sturdy. So like I said, it almost makes me wonder if this is Amazon's answer to Temu. It reminds me a lot of Temu. I got this because I cannot open jars. I have arthritis in my hands. I can't open jars. They kick my butt. Jars, little ones, sippy cups. Nope, can't do. So, I got a couple of different can opener gripper thingy-bobbies. But there are, and I'm just gonna, so you put your lid in, and this helps grip. Hey, if it works. Alright, it does seem to grip it fairly decent. And there are 4 different sizes. But then again, you can also, it opens a little, so these down here are even a little bigger. This was $3.99. I don't think I could pick this up at Walmart, if Walmart even had anything like this, any cheaper. So, okay, we'll give it a shot. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. Alright, what else? I got a bag full of stuff here. Alright, along the lines of the little gripper thingies, I've always had these, or something very similar to these. I can't find mine. So, there's 6 of these in here. I don't know if it's 3 and 3. Looks like it is. So, they are just little pieces of rubber to be able to help with the grip. I have very little grip strength in my hands. I have arthritis in my hands, so it's not the greatest. These were $2.99 for 6 of them. I have a feeling my original ones walked off with little fingers. Then I have an Apple Watch that I never seem to wear because I'm not a fan of the band. But I had a Fitbit years ago. Not even years ago. But I loved my metal band on my Fitbit. So I've been eyeballing a couple of different metal bands for my Apple Watch. And so I said, what the heck, I'll try this one. This one was $7.99 for the metal band. It comes with the band. And it says it does fit the 41 millimeter. I have a pink 41 millimeter, so I went with the rose colored gold. And not only does it have the band, it actually has the tool, which my Fitbit one did too. It has the tool to remove links if you need to. So for $7.99, I wasn't gonna poo-poo it too much. And yeah, so this one says it's a band for an Apple Watch. I know on the rubber jar openers, it says low cost store. So, then I did get a 6-pack of the silicone bands for the Apple Watch. And they're embossed with, flowers. Something different. There is a tan, a pink, there's a purple color, a white, a black, and a darker tan. And these were $6.99 for 6 of them. I wasn't too horrible. Oh, this is a woman's plus size shirt. This was $8.99. I love the green heather. I don't know how well it fits. If it fits, it has the dandelion design on it. It does look a little short. We'll see. It's very soft. I hope it wears as well as I'm hoping. I was looking to see if there is okay, there is a fabric contact. 60 poly, 35 rayon, 5 spandex. I did order it bigger than my normal size, just in case, God forbid, it shrinks. But this is the green heather, and like I said, this was $8.99. The fiance has been griping that we need an ice cream scoop. This one, again, reminds me of a Pampered Chef product. It's one of the ice cream scoops that when you hold it, it heats it up enough that it melts the ice cream as you scoop it to make it easier scooping. This was $2.99. So if this works, yay. Again, I don't think I could get it that cheap at Walmart. I did order another shirt, and this one they have got shrunk. Let me see if I can get this one open. This shirt was $6.99. So, minute, baby. So, let me see if I can get this one open. There we go. And it's like a wine heather. I think they actually called this color wine. And it is very soft again. It reminds me a lot of my leggings material. It, again, seems a little short. It does have the little detail at the neckline. I'm guessing we're going to be the poly rayon spandex blend again. I could be wrong, but let me look and see. Poly rayon viscose or elastic. So yeah, it is 60 35 5. So it's the same blend as the green, and that's probably just a blend that they do. Like I said, very comparable to what I would expect from Temu, Shein. What's the other one? Fashion Nova? I don't even know all the different ones. I know there's a lot. Wish. Wish was my nemesis many moons ago. But that is my Amazon haul. So like I said, I did get free shipping, but everything you saw with tax was $52.50. We'll see. If it works, if the stuff works, I'm ecstatic. If it doesn't, oh well. Sorry about Jabberbox back there. She wants up here with me while we wait on Sissy. I don't know anything else. If I do another group of things or find more things on Amazon haul, would you want to see another haul? Or if I do a Temu, or, you know, something different. I will try to get a side hustle update. I know I'm a couple weeks behind. It's been crazy. I'm trying to get money still saved for Itty Bitty's birthday, which we are going to the aquarium on Saturday for her birthday. So tickets are bought. I was able to buy the tickets a couple of weeks ago with side hustle money. But now I'm just trying to build up a little bit of money. I know we have to pay for parking at the aquarium. And then if the girls want any type of souvenir from the aquarium. So that's what I'm working on now, is just kind of building a buffer. I don't know anything else. Leave me a comment, like, subscribe, all the fun things. Thanks for watching. Bye.